What you might hear on the Dad Podcast can be considered offensive. We will have explicit content. You have been warned. Proceed with caution.
Titty!
You're listening to the Dad Podcast.
Let's get started.
Fuck those little kids. Do I start it while you're talking, or do I wait until you finish
That's all I had for
and
the
lose
night.
it all?
That's all I had for this
He just
evening.
blew
Dude.
his load on that.
It's all gone in one.
Sorry, it's really quick. It's been a while.
Dad bod's out.
Bitches.
Good news, since you left the podcast, or not left the podcast, sorry, left
No,
the
I
fantasy
left,
football.
I left the podcast
Yeah, I'm in first
and
place.
fantasy football.
I know. Since I don't have to help you anymore, I'm in first place.
The hell, I want action on some fantasy football. What's up?
Chase would tear that league up, dude.
All right, next year.
I'm struggling in mine, man.
Are you? I'm 7-2, and my two losses. One was like by 0.8 of a point, and the other was by 2 points.
Oh, you had one of those fucking
I'm like, this is bullshit.
decimal point losses.
Yeah.
On 200 fucking points.
It was
You're like,
ridiculous.
the
And
hell?
yeah, last week I dominated. I played Baby Huey, and he scored 98 points. I was 183. Just fucking whooped his ass.
yeah, that's a beat down.
I had Joe Mixon, who got me like 56 points.
Did you
Dude.
have the refs from the BSU BYU game?
I wish.
yeah, they killed it that week, dude.
I probably would have had more
Dude,
points.
they had like 38 fantasy points because they were living
Out
a
of
fantasy.
nowhere.
I don't know what the fuck they were watching.
They're like, that's a touchdown for sure.
Nah, but with Joe Mixon, I picked up Patriots defense. Right at the end, got me a touchdown, put him up 26 points with them. We're not even a PPR league, and he's got me 56 points last week.
Damn.
5 touchdowns. I mean, shit. He was just all over it. He was the team. There was nobody else on that team but Joe Mixon.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's pretty much like scoring for
He threw the ball. He ran down there and caught it.
everybody else.
Donnie only added me to the fantasy football league
So I can
he'd
make
have
trades.
2 chances at winning the trophy because he knew he was going to have to manage my whole fucking team because I'm like, bro, I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even know how to log on.
Yeah, that's elite fantasy.
And then
strategy.
It is, dude. He's all like trading all my.
I said, don't worry, Dan. It's good for you. I promise.
It's fine, bro. It's fine.
You
I'm just
don't
gonna-
want Jonathan Taylor.
I'm just gonna take 3 of
Bad.
these guys and give you this guy.
Of course, this year it's all the players like I would have never expected.
Nope.
Joe fucking Burrow, I would have never thought he'd been blowing it up.
Oh no,
Yeah, I know, but he does.
Cincinnati. Played in the
like-
Super Bowl last year.
All these
You watched
fucking
it.
rookies.
okay. Yeah, I mean, I watched it.
I'm a big Dallas fan, but I really want them to bench Ezekiel Elliott right now because Pollard's way better,
Agreed.
and I have Pollard on my team too. So
Benefit.
yeah,
Okay.
a little double, but
I mean, I'm for it.
He's in.
he's
done. happening,
Dan
bro.
says yes, it's
Done.
going.
Deadlines are coming, bro. Deadlines are happening.
Makes sense.
But my father-in-law, who is in our league, he had like Dalvin Cook, Mark Andrews. Trying to think of who, Justin Jefferson, I think, a couple others, and he fucking one day got pissed because he wasn't winning, and he dropped them all.
Dropped.
Yeah,
Aren't
so
half
like
those
you should have
locked?
seen like 6 of us as vultures. We're
Oh
just
my
taking
god,
them
that
all.
waiver wire was on
Dibs.
fire that week.
Dibs.
Holy shit, talking.
I was like
Oh.
trying to grab somebody else. I'm like, no, somebody else grabbed him first. Like, fuck you, I'm commissioner. It's mine.
Hey, we're up to 41 degrees now, dude. Like,
Yeah,
At
just
least my-
keep spitting that hot air out there, Dan.
At least
Yeah,
my
it's getting a
boogers
little-
aren't
getting a little
going to
balmy in
freeze
here.
in my nose, so that's good.
Well, they'll thaw now, I guess.
I'm gonna thaw out a little bit.
Yeah, those were.
We couldn't open the doors on my truck this morning.
Yeah, it's
They're
all
frozen
fucking
shut.
Frozen shut.
Nice.
Because it's like raining for 3 days straight, and then 30
Snow.
degrees.
We had snow yesterday.
Yeah,
Dude, imagine getting 6 inches, like almost happened.
That would have
And
been
then
awesome.
having to go fucking
that's what she
freezing.
said.
Yeah.
No,
I
that's
thought
what
it
he
was gonna
said.
happen, and
That's what he said to her. Imagine if you got 6 inches.
like, are
Imagine
you
if you
done?
almost got 6 inches in you,
Almost.
and then
This close.
it was only 4 inches.
Well, I mean, if you get a full boner, it would have been a full 6 inches. But honestly, about 4 inches in, it was, just city. Easily aroused. Sorry.
Once I'm done, it's not hard anymore. So,
Really?
yeah, she better go fast because
Josh and I had this conversation because we were talking about it, and he's like, yeah, once I come, I'm done. I'm like, really? Like,
I wish it wasn't that way, but yeah, now it is.
be like 5 minutes, I'm good to go. He's like, what? He's like, that's inhuman. I was like, I thought that was like barely normal.
I mean, if you're seeking it and you're like actively pursuing, I don't know if it's called foreplay at that point, middle play, then yeah, I can feel that.
It's like the second inning. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's a double feature, dude.
Yeah.
See, if I get the right amount of alcohol in me, then I can keep going.
Oh well.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
But
With the right amount
I
of
can't
alcohol,
go.
I
That's
just
the-
never.
Yeah, I was just saying, you get one drop too much. It's fucking just.
Yeah.
It's
I never come when I'm drunk. I would like
Nope.
I'll fuck,
That's the-
I'll
yeah.
fuck for 12 hours, but
Yeah,
That's
she's
what I
like,
mean.
Can you get off me now? Fucking like, ow.
and well the shitty
Give
part
her
is-
like
just getting
3
good,
or
babe.
4
I'm just
fucking
getting good.
orgasms, and
that's the shitty part because they're like okay,
hitting
and then
my
I'm
rhythm.
like I'm still having a great time.
yeah.
Where's
like-
the Astro?
I think it's probably it's right. Okay, I'm almost there. Like, and then and then you're like, no, that was a false alarm. I was not almost there.
Guess we're gonna have to keep pounding, babe.
Yeah,
You
dude.
want to flip over and lift your leg up?
Yeah.
That'll work.
Give me a 2-minute breather, and then we'll just try this again.
Can I go get a drink of water real
Colonizers.
quick?
You know, it's funny too because I think like, the longer you're with someone like me and Tana, like it used to be kind of a thing. It was like, yeah, cool, we're like drinking. It's like we're gonna fuck, like, and then now she's wise to that shit. She's like, this is gonna be a fucking ordeal. She's like, I'm good.
Too much work.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
Dan.
too much work. I'm like,
You're
you
like,
don't
it's
even
too
do
much work
anything.
into this point, and now, no.
There's the fine line. It's like they're whatever 7-8 drinks in. And it's like I'm gonna fuck your brains out, and then like the next drink they're like puking in the parking lot.
And we're talking White Claws, not even real
Yeah,
drinks.
and an absolute
Straight
fucking
clear.
Like Tana will do that. It'll be like, oh my god, you're so hot. I'm gonna fuck your brains out, and it's like. Then 20 seconds later, I'm like, you're a fucking mess. What is happening? I gotta like carry you home and like.
She'd be
put
like,
you
what is
to
it,
bed.
40-year-old virgin or something? When she pukes, she's like, I'll
Yeah.
still fuck you.
That's exactly what it is.
Shit running down her mouth.
Except at that point, it doesn't follow up with the I'll still fuck you. It's just like comatose.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
yeah,
Your window is very short
it is very
Look,
and random.
Yeah.
If they don't remember, did it actually happen?
I mean, I've been there before too, but it's just not as enjoyable.
No.
Yeah, I'm not a raper.
That is a little rapey.
It is a little
According,
rapey.
according
I mean,
to Tyler,
if you
you
have a
can't
ring
rape
on it.
your own wife. So
I mean,
There's certain states where it's not legally you can't. I don't know if Idaho is one of them, but
the way we're going, probably not.
yeah,
Or probably is. I don't know.
probably.
I'm sure it'll be illegal soon.
Should be.
No.
Should be.
It's. I mean, the law's been on the books for like 100 years, where it's like you can't legally rape your wife. Like if you fuck
Pretty sure if
your
she says
wife-
no and tells you to stop, then it's rape.
No, that's what I'm saying. In certain states, if they are your wife and you do that, it's not considered rape
Because they have to fulfill their womanly duties.
because the wife is
Yeah.
consent. Apparently,
It's got to be Utah.
Idaho's got some weird shit like that. So
Yeah.
honestly, I'm very not
That's
surprised.
yeah.
I could totally see, be like, she was sleeping. It was consensually.
She didn't say no,
agreed
officer.
to. I asked her, "Hey, babe, are you good with this?"
I'm googling it.
Yeah, we're
know.
good. We're good.
I know if you
Let's go.
Tyler and I we were
Like I said,
talking
I need
about this
more
once. They will charge you with rape if you fuck a dead body too.
Necrophilia.
Yeah, so you get rape, you get that, and I think there was one other. And he's like, "How can it be rape? She can't say no." I was like, "Neither can a woman who's drugged up and you have sex with her." So either way, it's still rape.
See, that's weird. The whole thing of somebody not knowing that the action, like, that just, you got to be fucking criminally crazy. to
You
enjoy
haven't,
that
you haven't
shit.
met Tyler yet.
Oh my god. No, I haven't. I've heard a lot about him. I've heard a lot of him.
Yeah, he.
I've never met. No.
I was telling Lex, like, I think I just need to find somebody else who can just be like, "Yeah, I'll be there every week, please,
Yeah. Well, I appreciate the invite. Like,
anytime."
like it's kind of different in the between work phase rather
Yeah.
than camping and
Right, and not in the camper and kids
Yeah.
running across the roof.
I'm
And
not 13 beers deep.
fucking elk out there sounding like whales.
Let's be honest, that was a pretty epic podcast right there.
It was. It still hasn't quite made it to number 1. We're still number 3, but it's like 4 downloads away. Everybody
the
out there,
first one or
go
the second one?
download it.
Was it the first one or the second one?
The
camping trip episodes
The first one?
were pretty fucking awesome.
Yes. Our very first one. That's when we talked about your ass in the beanbag chair.
Yes.
That one is just
Sharknado dildo.
yes, right there from going number one.
Nice.
Still hasn't. I mean, the ones that number one have been out there. It's like season one. Like 3 years it's been on there. So
Yeah.
for it to be that close to the downloads of that is pretty awesome.
Dude, that's pretty cool considering I was fucking damn near 2 sheets. Yeah, I say 2 sheets because 3 sheets I would have been gone.
Yeah,
I gave myself one more sheet after that. Fucking
well, didn't we do that? So after it ended, we went into Josh's camper and we all took a bunch of more sheets.
Yeah. It was like a linen factory in there.
It was the longest fucking
sheets.
game of whatever we played too.
Oh, that was one of Shell's fucking awesomely
Like you had to-
dangerous drinking games. And
Yeah, what
she's
was
so
that one?
confident
We had
and
to-
angry when she gives out drinks. I'm just like, oh my God.
It was the you and your partner had to say the same word thing or some shit like that.
I vaguely remember that.
I somehow Lex and I won and I didn't think we said a single thing fucking the same.
I remember Tara was really drunk and like being like, where are you? I'm like, as drool's coming out of my mouth. I'm like kind of staring out this window that more looks like a mirror at this point. It's like this weird illusion. I'm just like, I'm drunk. She's like, what's your answer? I'm like, Cheetos.
That's not a place in Russia.
She starts smacking me. She's like, pay fucking attention.
Yeah, I just don't get that. I still don't understand the game. But I don't think anybody, I could have swore Dan and Tana were probably more on the same wavelength than Lex and I were, but
Yeah, I feel like they were rehearsing before this whole thing.
Probably.
Like they were planning in their trailer.
like all day long they knew we were going to play
When
it.
this game happens, this is what we're going to do.
Was that the same day that they were trying to do it and everybody kept bothering them in their camper?
I mean,
They could have been actually in there studying for the game,
lying motherfuckers.
right?
How dare you take Felice and all this awesome sexual
Lie
things,
about it.
and then you plan to work us in the game, fuckers.
Now he's out there. Sounds like he's doing work.
Yeah.
I mean, don't banks close at 5?
The life of a loan mortgage manager. I think that's what he is.
So the last time he was on here, he actually closed the deal on
Nice.
his phone, had his laptop out. He was actually doing it while we were podcasting.
That's so fucking Dan.
I was like, all right.
That's
well.
what fucking champions do, man.
He's
I don't
like,
give-
sorry. I was like, it's all good, man.
Hey, got to make some money.
Gets him a bonus.
Boom,
Does,
boom.
yeah.
Yeah, it's all about it. I mean, I'm still waiting for my paycheck for the last 2 of these. I thought you told me we got paid.
It's in the mail.
Oh, sweet.
I dropped it in the mail. You know.
Bitchin'.
I think I got your address right. You know. We'll just wait and see if it shows up, and then we'll go from there.
That's fair enough.
If it comes back, and
It'll get drawn out. I get
yeah,
it. Oh, this fucking Dan guy. Love that bastard.
he's definitely not out there peeing. It's too cold for that.
I mean, he does talk to it when he pees.
Oh,
When he's drunk, he'll look down and be like, incoherently talking, sweet nothings to his schlong.
I could see him doing that.
Yeah. Sometimes he does it in other languages, and I don't even know if he speaks other languages.
He's like, what is it when they're possessed? Speaking in tongues.
I mean, I'm not even gonna say that because I'll probably say fucking all of the wrong way, and I don't want to.
You'll get possessed. Yeah.
It's not-
2 hours for this, and his was 3 hours, and
all day right there.
that was
a good one.
I still got paid at work too. I didn't clock out, so fuck it.
Fucking double dipping awesomeness
Yeah.
right there. Hell yes.
Came home and I was like, guess what, Lex? And I was telling her, I was like, this means that he can get possessed. You already are possessed. I can't get possessed.
Yep.
So I'm safe. And then I figured, Carter and I were talking, I want a full sleeve,
Yep.
but I was like, which one do I want? Do I want to like kind of bury my artwork, or do I want to go around here? But what I'm thinking is I was going through and I was looking at like different possession symbols, like the Eye of Ra, the Eye of Horus. There's is it St. Christopher? I don't know. Different, like doing that and just doing different protection symbols all over my arm and then stitching.
Oh.
So it makes it like each piece of skin was stitched together.
Yeah.
And I was like, that could be really cool.
I like that. That's fucking unique. That's not
And-
just like a clusterfuck of different
Yeah.
images like a lot of people do,
And if you do it
And
over
respect to
time,
all those people, like,
you
by all
know,
means, but
like this one, there was a lot of black and it's pretty big. $200 with the tip. It was like $170.
just the tip.
Just the tip.
Oh.
And but I think some of these other ones will be smaller, and then the stitches are really thin. So if I just do them a little here, a little there, it won't be $600, $700 up front.
Yep.
It'll just be over time. So
Yeah, dude, I really like that. And even just looking at it now, that'd be fucking sick.
yeah, I'm just like, because I'm thinking, because I even have my kids' initials down here.
Nice.
So I can have stitches like go around my arm, like the whole hand was sewn on, and then just up, and each piece of skin is just stitched on. I was like, and there's so many different, even though I'm not religious, religion protections. There's the Wiccan, there's the, just everything. Holy shit, he is alive.
We're good.
Is there any dribble on his pants?
A little bit.
So he was talking to his dick. Okay.
I mean, yeah. Sorry, Dan. I did let your secret out about your speaking to your schlong when you pee. When you're drunk, yeah.
Don't deny it. It's okay. It's out there, Dan. You talk to your dick while you pee.
Oh yeah, duh.
Yeah.
Sometimes another language.
Dude, it's motivational speaking. He's really fucking good at it. You got to take every opportunity to.
He just has to remember to, don't say, you got it, little buddy. You just don't throw the little in there.
Super demoralizing when you're talking to your penis. You really got to talk in like large words.
Yeah.
That's why he never works fully when I'm drunk.
Yeah. Facts.
Come on, little
He's
guy.
like, fuck you, dude.
Like penis doesn't have ears, dude. Like the balls will resonate. They know.
Just it hears through the tip hole, through the
Just
pee
the tip.
hole.
That's it. Only that.
It's one gigantic ear, dude. It's just weirdly shaped.
You'd be surprised, dude. It's fucking. It's one of the animal kingdom's sharpest hearings.
Actually had a good idea. He wanted to talk about making a movie. Not actually doing it, but like if we were sitting here and we were going to make a movie, we'd come up with a script and actors and what it'd be about and what type. You didn't have time to think on that, so we don't have to talk about that tonight. But I thought that was kind of a cool. Obviously, Dan would go straight porn.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it'd be more NC-17. I think he'd have some content.
No, there would definitely be some gratuitous nudity.
Yeah, but it would have a good
sure.
storyline and have really good casting.
Yeah,
because
it
that's
has
just
to.
what Dan does. He's got skills like that.
Yeah.
Has to
So
have a
I could
good
see some like
storyline.
showgirls action where it's
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm more for like I like a cerebral movie, so it like makes you think, and maybe there's a twist to it.
yeah.
And I like focusing on like basic human kind of like struggles, or like even more complex like human struggles, And then I don't know, I like movies like that are like they actually have some meaning behind them, but gratuitous nudity for sure
Throughout.
is important.
So that's why I always go cheesy 80s horror. There's always nudity.
Yeah, but there's no fucking
There's fucking.
there's no
I mean, there literally is fucking in a tent.
Shortly before murder.
Yeah, right before like the tent stake goes through her body, but there was fucking.
It's always, you know what, my biggest complaint about a lot of those movies though, like that, is that the nudity is like, it's usually the same looking chick, which is not my style. It's like the quintessential fucking fake tits, skinny blonde.
How many tits were fake in the 80s though?
I'm like, okay.
Most of those movies were all natural.
But I need a little bit of like character. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I don't like the fake body kind of thing.
Still go fake body. We can get a natural girl in
I
there.
need a little thickness in there.
Yeah.
Even in weird places like little love handles.
Yeah.
I mean, you could always,
Absolutely.
in the
Different shape,
movie, like
puffy nipples, fucking I mean,
the
just
one
all
guy,
sorts of shit,
The dinner plate nipple that covers half the boob.
all sorts of it,
I mean, we're equal opportunity boobs around here, goddammit.
dude. Maybe a little bit of banana tits going on.
See,
I mean,
the one guy
just
just-
like marginally banana titty.
Yeah.
I like it.
he goes through and tells the girls that, they got to have sex and that's the only way they can survive. And
Yeah, he's like, how bad do you want to make $1,000 to $5,000 a day?
$1 to 5,000. Is that what you said?
well, this was a $2 day, so
Sorry. I know I said 2,000. That was definitely worth $2.
Have a seat.
be better tomorrow.
Casting couch fail.
Yeah.
Oh.
I had this idea about getting like this. I've actually seen it on TikTok before, where you get like a sound clip of like an ad off of like a porn site or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, the ads that pop up like every fucking video. just get the original, like the first sound clip that pops up with that, and then you just play it randomly, and it's like just watch for people's reactions around you, because dude, people are gonna be like, and you just it'll just be it's just gonna out everybody in the room like immediately.
Real quick. They're like, fuck. I know what that was.
Yeah. Know exactly what it was. They'd be like,
Holy
what
shit.
the fuck's going on over there? All eyes on you, dude.
Everybody just peeks up over the cubicle like, what the fuck? Yes. Yes, that is what you heard.
Just like put a camera and you see all the heads kind of slowly coming up.
It's actually fucking brilliant. I'm just gonna make my fucking notifications on my phone that. It's like my ringer on my phone is just gonna be fucking the Seminex commercial.
Do it.
That would be pretty fucking epic. Every time it went off in a group of anybody. There's got to be a way to cut and clip that, dude. There's an app for that, right?
Oh, yeah.
There has to be an app
Shit,
for that.
you can just do it right here on this.
Holy shit. By the end of this episode, we will have
I did that for
that ringtone and text tone and ding modifier. Or
easily.
notification modifier. Sorry, I'm coming from work.
It's this one.
Yeah.
That's the Seminex commercial. That's YouTube.
That's going to be your ringer?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude. I fucking love it.
I hate it.
That
But,
should be the background of your porn video too. Like that's like everybody goes this like central bow, chicka, bow, I'm gonna do that right there. Like that gets me upbeat, motivated. I feel like my back posture is better when I'm hammering like that. Like it just totally brings me up. I love it.
And the mouse, chicka, wow, wow. And my brother just out of nowhere goes, wah, wah, wah. I'm like, no, dude, did his dick fall off or something? Like, what the fuck is going on here?
Wah, wah,
Porn
wah.
bloopers? Like,
Blooper, yeah. It's a blooper.
They're just fucking and it just, oh, shit. Or, what was that? Zach and Miri make a porno?
Yep.
You play that right after he pulls out and shits on the guy's face. Like,
Dude.
I've never seen it, and I don't think I'll ever watch that now.
Yeah.
oh, you don't see that? Do you?
You don't see the poop.
You don't see the poop.
Ugh.
No.
He just comes screaming out, she frosted me or some shit. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
Okay, good. Because there for a second, the visual I had, I was kind of pissed. I'm like, you fucker.
That's what they get for going to the butt, dude.
And laying underneath while they're doing that.
Yeah, they don't understand. Professionals spend a few hours cleaning that out
Yeah.
prior
What
to
is-
filming.
Seth Rogen.
It's still gross.
Is Jay the skinny one from Jay and Silent Bob? Silent Bob's the fat one, so
Yeah.
Jay.
Yeah.
Jay.
I don't know his real name, but he's in it. Seth Rogen, some hot chicks, some other people.
That sounds
Yeah.
like a fucking banger.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's a Kevin Smith movie too.
I think it is. Yeah.
What's it called?
Because the other guy's from Clerks, the guy who got frosted. Zach and Miri make a porno.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I think I need to see this. I thought you were
pretty
talking
funny.
about some crazy fucking Euro film where
No.
it's like Two Girls, One Cup.
No.
Cinematic version.
No, it's a very like Seth Rogen movie.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to let you know now. I'm really out of tune with like TV movies or anything.
Oh.
You must be,
let's
because I
just-
swear to God, this one came out like 2001 or
Unless
some
it's like
shit.
sports and work, like I really don't know much about mainstream society.
On that note, though,
Just call myself out right there.
we had like an earlier podcast. Tyler kept mentioning that movie Brown Bunny,
Okay. I still don't know what that
and
is.
I had never heard of it either. I
Yeah,
was
I
like,
have no
okay, whatever.
Like an
dude.
Easter Bunny movie.
Well, that's what I thought. No, so I had no idea, but I've been watching Big Love, which is
Yeah, Lex watched that.
it's fucking good, man. I like it.
Is that the Mormon one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Mormons and sex.
Well,
Well, not Mormons. Doesn't he have like multiple wives? It's
there's
that
not
kind of
a
Mormon.
ton of sex in it. I mean, there's
Some like fundamentalist.
not enough
Mormon?
for me.
Ah.
Yeah, dude. So it's very they actually have a lot of elements from like reality that have happened because like that FLDS like compound down in Utah that
Yeah.
got busted.
right.
So they kind of integrate some like real life shit in with kind of a fiction story of a family that
So this is
like
some
a polygamous
nonfiction.
family. It's like blended.
Oh,
So it's actually a good show. Like, and I guess it makes it better because I know the story of like the FLDS
Yeah.
like compound down there, but
Yeah, Lex watched that entire thing.
and some of it's really like super accurate to what happened, but
it's super interesting. It's crazy as fuck.
it
Like-
is way crazy.
Dude,
It's like that
people-
was reality.
Yeah, like people live through that like
Well,
for their whole lives. Some of them,
and people still fucking believe it, dude. That guy is in prison, and they still young
they're
girls
pissed
still
about it.
visit him
Yeah,
on the daily,
they're upset,
dude, because they've been indoctrinated into that, and like so. But anyway, interesting show. But there's 3 main actresses in it, and 2 of them are super hot. One of them is what's her fucking name? She was
He's on it. He's thumbing it out real quick.
She was in Brown Bunny. Because I looked her up after I saw this show.
Jan Triplehorn?
No, it's a
Chloe Savini.
Chloe Savini.
The blonde one?
Yeah.
Sound like porn stars.
And
So-
Jennifer Goodwin. She definitely looks
Jennifer
like a porn
Goodwin's
star
hot.
because she spells it with a G. Ginnifer. Jennifer.
Yep.
She was hot.
She's hotter
But that's
in
a
the
total
show.
porn star name, too.
Absolutely.
She's hotter in the show than any other thing I've seen her in. But the Chloe Savini chick was in Brown Bunny, and they did like a full-on. This was like back in like early 2000s, I think. They did a full-on like real blowjob scene in that movie with her, and it was like really controversial.
Oh, was that you or Josh that brought that up
I think
recently?
I think I brought it
That
up.
was you. We were
Yeah.
all talking.
Yeah.
I remember that, and it was like
Is it called
first
The
official
Brown Bunny?
on cinematic blowjob. Or
Well,
some shit
for like
that.
a mainstream, there's been like indie movies that do it and stuff, but yeah, I was like, holy shit,
nice,
yeah, super
The
nice.
Brown Bunny
I don't
in
know.
2003?
dude, that's a good acting
Yeah,
job. I'd
2003.
volunteer for
Yeah.
that shit if I was fucking young and dumb.
To
I'd be
give
like,
somebody a blowjob.
no, to receive it, just like just sit there and take the blowy.
Doesn't sound like it has anything to do.
And we're
It's
gonna
about
film.
a professional motorcycle racer?
Yeah,
The fuck?
What the
Yeah.
fuck does the Brown Bunny have to do with that?
I have no idea. I've never
All
seen
right.
it.
Me either. I
That's
just
what
looked
she
it
does
up.
with her tongue while she
And
does
it's
it.
Oh, that's the move.
Yeah,
okay.
Brown Bunny's the move.
Hell yeah.
She somehow licks your balls while she's deep throating it.
It's not-
Like,
it's
like
not
this
on
Gene
Netflix.
Simmons action.
So
It
it's got
gets
nice
deep.
long. It just curls up.
It's not on Netflix.
Licks
dude.
your ass and sucks your balls.
I looked.
if your balls are small enough, she can get the taint in there.
Yeah, dude. Like the
That's
Brown
fuck-
Bunny.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, it's not anywhere. You could buy it on Amazon to watch it. Like there's nowhere to watch it.
No
Says.
streaming?
I looked on Amazon. I didn't see it on
2022, man. Everything's streaming.
Yeah,
That's bullshit.
I know because I found out. So
It's because Brown Bunny's that good.
do you remember I told you that baby or not baby butt cheeks?
there. Yeah, wrecked.
Right, it's totaled.
Check. Seriously,
An hour.
He's still working there.
You totaled that fucking box truck. It can't be fixed. Like the whole frame is bent.
Is he still working there?
Yeah, still getting to drive the truck still.
Oh my god.
It's
How does
ridiculous.
the insurance like okay with that?
I don't even think it's hit Marie yet. She's been in Florida and she's there. I'm like running the place for the next 10 days. I've hired
Yeah.
one guy, put the offer out to 2 more. I'm trying to hire 3 or 4 delivery guys.
Yeah.
I had to fire a guy the other day.
Yeah.
I come to find out, she goes, he reeked of booze and he dropped 2 of my items. I'm like, shit. So I checked, nothing broke, but he is way past drunk.
You're like, are you sure that wasn't Tyler?
That's what I said. and she's like, I could smell it. And I was like, look, I will talk to him. So I call him up. I was like, I'm sure you know, man. Like, you have to know what's going on. You can't work here anymore. And I was like, look, I'll call Marie back if you want. And then I called her and I was like, he's denying it. He says it's never happened, all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Problem is, the client smelt it. The client saw him drop their shit. It ends up, he calls her in Florida. He's at home. He's been home for 3 hours now.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'll take a breathalyzer. And we have one. So she calls him back. She goes, go to my house, get the breathalyzer, drive out to his house.
You have a breathalyzer at the work.
Tyler fucking works there, dude.
That's
We
fucking
have
awesome.
to have a breathalyzer.
You should get one too, dude.
Oh, just so I drive out to his fucking
Just for
house.
fun.
He was taken home at 1. I'm out there at almost 4 o'clock.
okay.
I knock on his door. He comes out. I was like, he blows double the fucking legal limit. That one goddamn beer that you just had with your Panda Express would not put you double the legal limit.
He was so confident about it, though. He's
Did
like,
you get
no,
it from
fucking
Panda Express?
breathalyze
'Cause
me,
that'd be
bro.
sick.
He's
Can I
like,
get a
do
Kieran,
it.
please?
And so
You
I
got
was like,
Kieran?
I was like, all right, you know what this means? I'm sending this to Marie. I'll tell her everything else. But that's it.
He blew a .16.
Yeah.
At what time?
Damn.
3:45, 4 o'clock, somewhere around there. Yeah.
In the morning?
Afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, but
Damn.
I drank a lot yesterday and I didn't want to
Nope.
not come to work. I'm like,
How
God
it
damn it,
works,
dude.
bro.
Yeah.
Not how it
He's like,
scientifically works.
he's like, I drank that beer with lunch, and I drank a lot yesterday,
Well,
and I just used some mouthwash.
Yeah.
And
I pointed it out to him. I was like, if this is going off of
Two
yesterday,
shots.
this right here, see, it says double the legal limit, and this is right here, 9 hours until you're sober.
That's tight. You guys have.
So if you drank that yesterday,
9 hours?
you
it kills
wouldn't be drunk right now.
yeah.
But
That's fucking sick.
yeah, it's
I need one of those just like
sure.
I'm going to bed. How long before I'm sober?
Yeah.
Or
Fuck.
before you ride a bicycle.
Well,
Dude, don't ride bicycles in lieu of car. I'm telling you.
It's much safer driving
My
a car,
face is
dude.
finally not swollen
Much
anymore.
safer driving
Finally
a car.
Yeah, the scabs finally came off my chin. You couldn't even tell.
Yeah. I couldn't tell.
Yeah. 5 days ago, you
Yep.
could tell.
Dude.
$69. You can have the one we got
Ooh.
on Amazon.
I mean, I like that it's $69 too.
$69.
I question the accuracy of that, however.
So
The 69 or the
The breathalyzer.
So we did-
69 is definitely accurate.
we did do it on the podcast.
Okay.
So we all blew at the beginning of the podcast.
Okay.
We all had our drinks, and we blew at the end.
Okay.
And I feel it was pretty accurate because Tyler blew a .12.
Okay.
that's solid.
I blew a .06, I think.
That's pretty fucking weak.
I'm fine. I had to drive home. I didn't care those. Yeah.
Oh, so
I
you're
was
perfect.
We weren't here. Yeah, I was recording at work.
Okay.
And
I like those work episodes, by the way.
a couple other guys.
Those are always fun because it just feels like you're sitting in an office. You shouldn't be doing it.
Right.
Doing it anyway.
I was doing it in the boss's office.
Yeah. I've heard those, and I'm like, it just feels weird.
One of my favorite is when we had we did it at work, and we had the ladies from U-Haul come over, Mickey and Rainey.
Are they
That
like,
was
are they like the Red Bull girls?
Fucking hilarious. No.
They don't come over like throwing hitches at people.
No. They're not around anymore.
Damn, I need a new ball hitch.
One moved to Big Sky, I think.
Oh.
Rainey moved to Big Sky.
Big Sky Brewing.
Mickey actually just lives in our subdivision here, just a couple blocks over somewhere.
We'll invite her over.
I keep doing it. I keep sending it out. Because I told her we still need to do the shocking thing again.
I mean,
Don't be scared, Dan. Don't be scared.
That's
It wasn't
all
that bad.
fucked up. It's yeah.
We wore the dog collar.
I've done it.
Yeah, and she
Nope,
had the
nope, been there.
remote. And we did trivia, and if we got it wrong, they'd shock us.
it was like
God.
the
I
second
know I
or-
got a question right. She was just like shocking you, you fucking bitch.
Yeah,
That's
second,
the
second
problem
or,
with
second or
strapping
third
up.
grade. Second or third grade trivia, something like that.
Yeah. No
like,
fucking way.
My question was like, what's the center of the universe? And I was like, there isn't a center in the universe. And she shocked me. And she's like, wrong, it's the sun. I was like, that's the solar system, bitch.
That's called our solar system. There's millions of solar systems.
The problem was we let my boss come up with the questions,
Yeah.
and then we let these two psychos shock us.
The answers were wrong, dude.
You were wrong no matter.
The
if
laces
you were
were in.
It was a
laces
fun.
were in.
It was a fun time though.
It was a setup.
But it was the worst part though is that it was the older equipment, and the shocking and it interfered with everything. You just hear
Oh, yeah,
the
we
whole
didn't
time.
get the recording, yeah.
I couldn't even get it to air because I just couldn't get rid of that.
Yep.
So-
Because they were constantly being shocked.
Yeah.
So, like, there's like no.
At one part, I
No
put the
audio.
collar on. I put the
Why
collar
did you hear
on
anything?
before.
Because you couldn't breathe.
I was just saying, I put the collar on before she even asked a question. I'm like, it's like you didn't even ask a question yet. What the fuck?
Yeah, that was fun though.
That's what I'm saying. It was a fun episode. Just do it again with different people.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I'd take a new age shot collar because they're like, animal friendly. They like
Yeah.
vibrate.
Vibrating. Beep.
they vibrate, then they beep, and then you get shocked. Yeah.
Aw.
It's just like that's scary. I don't like that.
Well,
sound.
these ones we put on. I mean, the bad part was it's two different collars, two different remotes, but the one remote number one operated both.
Oh shit.
So at one point, two of us
That
were
was
in the
the master
collar. and
control right there.
He got it right, and I got it wrong, and we both got shocked.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
look at the draw.
it was
Yeah.
not very well set up.
No.
You didn't plan these shenanigans
No.
out before.
I didn't sit
podcast.
I didn't sit and pre-wear it and test the remotes, but I did.
There's pre-production meetings that are supposed to happen. These things. I don't know if everybody knows, but we did not have a pre-production meeting.
No. Yeah, we did. That was
No,
the
we did
standing
not.
in the kitchen.
Oh yeah. Okay. That was a good priming though.
The
That was
first
good.
beer.
Yeah.
The practice beer was the pre-podcast.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It all makes sense now. I agree.
Every time I do get a shot collar, I do test it though. I do put it on and then I bark as loud as I can.
Yeah.
Figure if I'm gonna shock the dogs, I gotta taste it too.
You don't have to bark that loud.
I found that
The
out.
one time I did it, I was like, they're like bark. I'm like, what? And it fucking just like, I'm just like, I got the W out, dude. And like, I literally, it arced. This is some old shit, dude. It was like,
He's like pointing and like it's just shooting off
what's that
his finger. and
scar
shit.
in your neck?
Which is interesting
I said a
because
W with the fucking collar.
my
on.
dogs can figure out the exact bark that won't set it off.
Daphne figured out how to
damn.
shock Loki.
Yeah, dude. Like, so we put it on Yeti, but we don't put it on the shock. It's just the buzz and the noise.
Well, why would you want to shock that beautiful little puppy?
Agreed.
Because he fucking barks all night in the kennel, bro. And if he's not,
It's
got to
be like the
That's like a
quietest
yip,
bark.
dude. That's
Yeah.
not even- it's like a.
no, it's
I bet
not.
your Pearl
Keeps
is
me up
louder.
all night.
God
And if he's
bless
not in the
puppies.
kennel, he shits and pisses everywhere. So
Earplugs.
God, but he's so cute.
he is fucking cute. But he does like, he'll do the bark and then it'll like beep, and so he figures out the perfect just like, yep,
He's got
and
the
it doesn't set it off,
intonation down.
dude. I'm like, fuck you, man.
Daphne figured out that if she barks close enough, it'll shock Loki. So when he has it on,
Oh, yeah.
being bad,
Yeah.
she'll look at him and she's like, "Ruff," and then she's like,
Yep. That's probably where they came to an
See, the dog laughs
understanding.
all right.
that's why he doesn't attack her anymore. Yeah.
Dude, for the first 6 months when they got Loki, he terrorized the fuck out of Daphne. Dude.
Oh, she hated
And
him.
it sounded like
A broken squeak toy.
it did, dude.
It was bad.
It was high pitched, just fucking like all in the fucking backyard. And I was like, dude, it just sounded like she was being just murdered.
One day I came out, Dan's got his BB gun just aimed. I'm like,
Something wild in the backyard.
do it.
I'm gonna kill it.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna kill it.
Yeah.
but yeah, now she gets him. So like Halloween, which was fucking epic. I mean, the party was great. We had a Halloween party over here, which I was going to invite you guys, but then I was told you were out of town or something.
No, we just
They did like a little thing.
Oh, okay. Well, we did on Saturday the 29th,
Lowell?
but
You guys did a little thing.
a little thing. I thought you said Lake Lowell thing. I'm like, oh, fuck.
yeah.
That's
We love that Caldwell Nampa Lake.
Yeah,
Go out
dude.
Lake Lowell.
Well, that's what. Yeah, so we
After
basically
dark,
we
trunk or
chill in my
treat.
neighborhood and shit, and it's a really good neighborhood. Like people go fucking way overboard for fucking
Yeah.
Halloween. Like, so it's kind of a destination for a
Yeah.
lot of cars. So like, shit starts filling up and people start cruising, and it's a pretty good time. And dude, we crushed our neighborhood. And then that's obviously when I got to the very end of it, and it's like, oh, the kids were like 5 houses from home, and they went home, and my buddy had a fucking fire pit out front,
Nice.
Oh,
and a cooler of beer. We're chilling.
We partied the Saturday before, and it had to be one of the most epic parties we ever had. One lady lost her car keys and had to get a ride home.
Yeah.
One lady lost her glasses. Another one lost her inhaler.
Yep.
And then one old-timey lady lost her bonnet.
I left my bonnet here.
So real quick, this was a senior party
I guess so.
because
Little bit.
it sounds to me like you had a lot of geriatrics here having a really hoot Halloween,
fine.
dude. I'm telling you, man, fucking alcohol does things on Halloween.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, I went home to be like, hey, but dude, I'm gonna go grab you a shirt, bro. I got these sweet dead guy shirts. You guys want one? I got you. What size you wear?
Double X?
Yeah, dude, I got you.
Hell yeah.
Got you a sweet dead guy shirt. Anyway, long story short, came back with a bike because why not ride your fucking bike?
All mashed up, face all mashed up.
No, I was feeling good at that point. Like everything was great. I just didn't want to walk all the way back. I've been
why
walking
you get
all
an electric
fucking
bike.
day, and I come around the corner like, do. Oh, I missed my fucking break.
Oh, shit.
Face
Yeah.
planted into
So,
a car.
I want to tell Donnie about this too because
While
we had this conversation and it was like,
I feel like I got to come to terms with it because my alcoholism and
Maybe you shouldn't have an electric bike then.
shots of no.
I got mine up to 25 miles an hour.
I killed myself on a pedal.
the original text was like,
No, it is.
it was like,
I was so
don't,
fucked up.
don't drink in pride. And he said, fucking autocorrect, ride. And it's a picture of his mashed up face. And then we responded with some gifts. And I said, been there, done that. Because I've definitely wrecked my fucking bike. And he says, yeah, bike is a little fucked up this morning. And luckily I knew the owner of the car that blindsided me. So I'm like, I
was trying to spin it.
Yeah,
I was a little drunk.
I felt bad originally. I was like, damn, Chase got hit by a car.
What the fuck?
Come to find out, he hit a parked car.
Yes.
So
And it was
It still could have blindsided him.
It was the friends. Now it was just down the street from their house, but it was their car, and my wife and all of our friends were standing outside.
Oh, they all
to
saw
come
it?
back. Oh, no, they didn't see it because
Oh,
it was like
okay.
around the corner, but they fucking heard it.
the fuck was
I
that?
smashed into this car after missing my brake, and I didn't really. It wasn't like dead on straight. Like I was turning, like they were parked around the turn. And as I came around, I missed the brake, so I went really fast. And
He missed the brake and hit
long
the
story
throttle.
short, I smashed into the car, turned my face into it, so took the car to
fuck.
my face, and got tangled up in the bike. So I got like all over. I've got nicks and bruises and shit. Like,
Yep.
because get tangled
Oh, yeah.
on a fucking mountain bike.
Those pedals are evil.
But I didn't ever hit the concrete. Like, so in my drunken stupor, I still had enough fucking balance. But I'm also a mosh pitter, so like you can't knock me down in a mosh pit.
Yep. You
But-
were like, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I just fucking I bounced and smashed and hit and stuff, and then I came around the corner after I straightened my bike tire out because it was fucked up. So that's basically the last thing I remember was like, holy fuck, nobody saw this. Straighten your bike out, and I come around the corner, they're like, did you just hit my car? And I'm like, what car?
You're like, it fucking blindsided me, bro. There was a car.
They're like,
Blindsided me.
I'm like, no. They're like, well, why's your chin bleeding? I'm like, it's not.
It's makeup. It's Halloween.
And that's where I blacked out. And I wasn't blackout drunk. It was because of the concussion I just suffered. So I don't remember the rest of the night. Like, I was feeling good, but I was, and then I woke up the next morning and I kind of remember looking at Tara like, hey, babe, have a good day. And she looks over, she's like, you have a fucking black eye.
What the fuck's wrong with your face?
And she's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, what? So I got up and looked in the mirror, and that's what you saw in your picture is the whole side of my face swollen, chin's all fucking scabbed and bruised, shit down, swollen as a motherfucker. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? It's like, I remember hitting the car, but it was like, oops, clip the car. You're good. Everything's good. Like, no, dude, you bounced your face off of it. And then I saw the picture of it, and I was like, holy shit.
Did you go back and look at the car?
I haven't seen it. I saw a picture of it.
Was it pretty bad?
I mean, it was an old piece of shit.
Oh,
Old
okay.
piece of
Yeah.
shit
Yeah.
Cherokee, so it wasn't that big a deal.
Okay.
Like, I
Just
offered to
added some
fix it and shit.
character.
But yeah, no, it was like a big handlebar scratch. And then
Some blood
like
on the
a dent,
windshield.
which I think was my elbow because
Or your face.
I think my
Could
face
have been your face, dude.
it was a fucking Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Like Carter's out front?
So, and I caught the back end of it, like right at the tire.
Yeah.
So I think my face hit like the window, and like half of this is like, I don't even know. I'm not
Oh,
sure how
because
it
there's
happened.
like the little dividers like on the
Yeah.
window too, man.
Yeah, I hit
So-
something along those lines.
So it wasn't even
like
like flat glass. It was like flat glass, like boom,
Bump,
like
yeah.
plastic,
like
Fla-
scraping.
flat
Fucking
glass,
speed
boom.
bump.
Yeah, exactly. So
Damn.
so I got to work I woke up the next morning. I sent you that picture. I'm like, fuck, I gotta go to work.
Yeah.
And I wasn't hungover like Tara's fucking hungover as shit. And
So
I'm
that's
like,
when you played off that she beat you while you were sleeping.
yeah, that's what everybody said. And I came up with all these other weird stories.
Lex has hit me many times sleeping because I snore sometimes and I'll get punched in the face.
Like
I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
She wanted to get it on. I said no, and I got assaulted.
Yep.
She bludgeoned me in my sleep.
So we compromised and we got it on.
And they're like, no, that didn't happen. You're like, okay, well, how about meteorite hit me in the face?
Some ninjas tried
Some
to rob me.
ninjas, Yeah.
Yeah, you should have seen the sonic boom that happened right before I got hit in the face, dude. It was crazy. I got punched from God. That's what happened. But yeah, so I went to work the next day, and I was just like standing there, like online, because of course nobody showed up for work. So I'm like, hey, can you help cook? I'm like, fuck, sure. And I'm looking there at the screen, like,
Yeah, but at least you're in the back of the house, though.
yeah,
You don't have to face
yeah,
people.
yeah. Except where you're slammed as a motherfucker, and I'm
Yeah,
like trying to
yeah.
work. I'm like, I don't even know where I'm at right now. Like it's literally
Yeah.
like being stoned and drunk at the same time. Like maybe
Yeah.
2 beers and a joint. Like, where you're not
I don't
fucked
think
up,
I've ever
like, you're,
been
like,
there.
lost. Dude, I was like that all fucking day. And I'm
Yeah.
just like wandering around work. People are like, what's wrong with you? I'm like,
You're like, I'm just really tired.
I'm just really tired. Like, why's your face all fucked up? Who fought
Ninjas,
you? Like,
motherfucker.
did you get your ass kicked? I'm like,
Meanwhile,
yeah.
you shouldn't go to sleep. You shouldn't go to sleep, but you're really tired.
Oh yeah, I slept a good 8 hours. Like, wasn't super late. I'm an early fucking drunk on Halloween. It was a school night, dude. I had to
It
go
was
to
a
bed.
school night, bro. Fuck
So,
Halloween.
long
is
story
not-
short, my
Yeah.
face looks better now.
Yeah.
It's funny, but every time we have a podcast, I have some fucking story where liquor became involved.
Which is
with
why
my
we
beer.
love having you.
And then all of a sudden, I've got a
Shenanigans.
story where it's like, oh, you
Yeah.
have a trail of beers at the casino. That's great.
I love that story.
Yep.
Oh, you fucking smashed your face into a car and wrecked your brand new bike. Yes, I did.
I'm a little disappointed that we don't have the beanbag in here for Chase for the
Dude.
podcast.
I still,
If I was in the beanbag, my ass would be warm. Because it's
I should have
not.
fucking. Okay, next
That
time
shit would
those
insulate.
chairs are gone and there's beanbags.
Why is there not beanbags? That's my whole thing. Like,
They're still in the camper.
Yeah.
I took it and got it winterized and just everything's still in there.
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
You're bad.
It
Minus the food. The
literally.
food came out.
You're bad, dude.
Right, it was. Well, when we went in to clean it out, I didn't check the bunk beds, which is where we shoved the beanbags.
Yep.
I was like, yeah, I got my shit. I got the food and the alcohol out of there.
Yeah.
Didn't think to check for the beanbags.
It was warm because I remember it was kind of warm that night. My ass was sweating. So like right now, it'd probably be awesome.
I bet. I bet it still has the form. I don't think anybody's used it since.
Yeah, it's definitely still mashed.
And
in
you
there,
know it's
dude.
mine because it hangs to the left in the middle.
It's like shrink wrapped around your fucking cock and balls.
I still like
That's why it was hot. It formed.
Somehow he had
formed
like go gadget fucking arms that he just hit the ground and shot up. That he didn't move the bag at all when he got out of it.
You know
Yeah,
what
I don't
happened? I was
understand that
thinking
at
about
all.
that. It was Josh helped me out of it.
I don't remember that.
Somebody came out and they like gave me a hand and like pulled me out of it.
No, I think he
Can
just
Josh do
literally-
that?
No, he's not.
I think he just like engaged your core and like hopped right out of it like a fucking robot.
Engaged my core.
Fucking RoboCop after he gets shot. Just
I was thinking about that. I was like, how the fuck did I get out of that chair?
I don't know, dude. Because I would have been stuck in that
It
for
was
days.
so fucking quick too.
Yeah,
Because as soon as Brandon left out, he's in that chair. I was like, what the fuck?
yeah, that was
I did remember wanting out of it
pretty epic.
really bad.
I bet.
Because after an hour, you're like,
Yeah.
fuck. And then Brandon took off. I'm like,
On the
"You
ground.
suck anyway. Get out. I'm tired of sharing a microphone with you, fucker.
On the ground in a child's beanbag.
black leather beanbag, dude.
It was kind of
Or
black
pleather.
vinyl. It was vinyl.
It was pleather.
Look, it was the Big Joe from Walmart, so it's probably like
Yo.
Dude, it was on shelf for fucking what? $29.98.
98. dude.
That's
one
how they
year.
cut prices
My
without
kids wanted
slashing every day.
beanbags, so my mom bought them all a beanbag.
Yeah.
They never fucking use them.
Nah.
That's why they're in the camper because they never fucking use them.
Yep.
Yeah, because beanbags suck.
But
But
they
I do
have their
like 'em.
place.
on a rainy night in the camper, they're great for my big ass to lay on both of them at one time
Dude.
and watch a movie.
I won't lie, dude. For the first 30 minutes, I felt like a king.
I should have stacked them
Yeah.
both.
It's a little comfy.
I'm a tall dude, and that was a tiny beanbag.
It was made for a kid.
I mean, it worked for an adult.
I honestly thought you were going to take the chair, and Brandon was
I
going to.
was late. Remember, I had to go
Yeah.
piss.
Yeah.
I had to go piss. I had to go get a beer.
He wandered off.
Then piss again after the beer.
He did the chase.
He did that a lot
the
that
chase
weekend.
wander. Oh, dude, he does it all the time.
Especially camping,
He
dude.
disappears.
I feel like there's a million things to do.
And then Josh is like, I'll go find him. And then an hour later, Josh still isn't back. We're like,
It's
where the
not-
fuck did he wander?
He's had a million things to do. Like he's fucking busy. Like
I
it'll be
feel like a
he
million things to
disappears
do.
for 30 minutes, and I go out, and he's standing outside vaping. I'm like, what are you doing, bro?
No, because I finished the million things and I'm taking a fucking break. And you're always on me about it. Like,
He's staring at the light.
what are you doing, bro? You're just vaping. I'm like, I finally got done, you asshole. Fine.
bullshit.
This is my
Fine.
this is my victory vape.
I'm gonna put a GoPro on you like a cat. Like when you want to see
like
what a cat does all day.
the police chest cam.
Yeah,
Dude, it'll be the dad bod video blog.
It's
Keep
just
saying we got to get that going.
Dude, you gotta you that would probably be the best fucking thing is watching me on a camping trip.
Fuck yeah.
Between all those
Oh,
fucking
Jesus.
trailers over
Yeah.
all that space.
And then we would know where
everybody
you went.
drunk in all
Yep.
these different areas.
Yep.
Like every time you walk to the next thing, there's somebody there chilling next to
Yeah.
another fire. 'cause
I don't know how many times one of us would go outside and be like, I don't know, he's not out there. We couldn't find you. And then all of a sudden you're like spying through the window. Like, where the fuck did he come from?
Do you talk to yourself when you're drunk?
I talked to my wiener.
Well, do you talk out loud? I guess when you're drunk, like when you're alone.
Mostly for motivational. I'll be like, let's fucking go.
Oh, okay.
We're like, let's kick it up.
You're like, you're awesome, dude.
Yeah, motivational speaking.
You only do that
Yell
drunk?
like this.
I would say for
So
the
I
most
talk to
part.
myself all the time.
I do when I'm like, I would say for the most part when I'm drunk, it's like if I'm walking, if like we're camping or something, and I'm walking out by myself, I'm just like, yeah, or something. I mean, it's just it's nonsensical most
Yeah.
of the time. But if it was on a GoPro, it'd be pretty entertaining.
Oh, dude,
would
if I had a
imagine.
Exactly.
GoPro on my head,
Like a
I would
first
narrate
person.
that shit like a motherfucker.
Right?
I would literally be like fucking like Morgan Freeman out there, be like, the water's flowing smooth. I mean, it doesn't sound like Morgan Freeman, but just imagine it. The water's flowing so smooth.
Think about the
and
epic
brisk.
fucking videos, warehouse, bank, everywhere.
My videos would suck.
Well, at work, after work.
Like the what?
I said you got just 3 different like lifestyles, warehouse, with people who drink on the job, have to give them breathalyzers.
Amazing.
You're all over the place.
Yeah.
And then there's
I run
Dan's. We
restaurants.
just got a computer screen.
Well, we said, dude, for the longest time when we worked at Mai Tai, like if we had done a
That would have been awesome.
a reality TV
Dude,
show.
Mai Tai, I've heard stories. That would have been fucking epic.
That's what, yeah.
Because the characters, see, I have
Oh, yeah.
characters. I mean, every restaurant has characters, but Mai Tai had long term,
man, the best.
solid, legit characters,
The best
that
characters.
never fucking failed to impress
Yeah,
in a
dude.
story. Like I hear stories about the fucking
Yeah.
Mai Tai crew
Yeah,
and
dude.
those days and shit. And I've been there. I ate and like they did a good job. Like so, nothing bad about that until Dan left.
Yeah, it's definitely gone downhill.
It's definitely gone downhill.
Yeah.
But dude,
Yeah.
that's got to be one of the most epic story-ridden restaurant crews ever.
Dude, it would have been.
And they're so good.
Like a reality TV show there would have been. We would have been millionaires, dude.
Better than the Jersey Shore.
Oh, fucking
fuck,
10 times better, bro.
Mainly because most of you guys weren't.
And the hair
fucking
was better,
stupid.
dude. I mean,
The hair was
look at Dan. Like, his hair
They weren't beating up the beat.
Thanks,
Yeah.
dude.
I don't think he had that
I
hair
just
then,
winked
did
at
he?
him. Yeah, I did.
I cut my own hair back in those days,
Was that the COVID days?
but not as good.
I think it was a little bit longer. Not
I had-
not down here, but I mean like
I
on top.
did some.
Well, he didn't have the badass gray manly beard.
That's
thing
true.
going
That's
on.
true. He does.
He's very baby faced.
I actually thank him for being younger than me and having more gray in the beard than I do.
Yeah, so I had my study group last night, and one of the girls that's in my class is like, she's like, my birthday's next week. She's like, I'm gonna be 23. So she got a full ride.
Fucking hated that when I was going to BSU.
She-
Fuck all you kids.
She got a full ride for softball, so she went through her
getting a full
bachelor's.
ride.
She went through
Yeah, she is.
she went through her bachelor's and then straight to her master's, right? And so she's like, yeah, I'm gonna be 23, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, yeah, I'm a little bit older than that. I was like, I'm almost 40. She was like, no way. I was like, yeah. She's like, I didn't think you look that old. And then the guy that's next to me is like, yeah, I'm gonna be like 33 next year or something like that. And he's like, oh, I thought you guys were like in your 20s. And I was like, yeah, bullshit, dude. There's no way with this much gray.
Yeah.
But thank you. But like,
But to be honest, your
Yeah.
dome is straight. Like there is
Yeah.
not a gray hair
There's
on
not a
your
gray
head,
hair on my head,
and
no.
your beard.
It's all in
There's
the beard,
not a
yeah.
brown hair on your chin.
it's that's true. No, there is now, dude, in the middle.
Maybe they just thought you did that because, isn't that the thing now? Girls are dyeing their hair like that
How
fucking
could you
gray
do
Oh,
and
like
shit.
just for gray.
Yeah.
But you have to do just like one at a time.
They think you're trying to be a Viking. You know how
One
they
at
had
a
like
time.
those gray stripes?
Yeah,
Just certain spots.
So for anybody who can't see it, like he's got a gorgeous, from literally like ear to ear beard.
Leprechaun beard.
And
It's Amish.
I like Amish. Yeah,
Same
I think
thing.
Very Amish. No mustache, clean all the way down. So it's just like a jock strap of awesomeness.
Jock strap.
Very
Like,
clean.
And by same thing,
Like,
I don't mean
nobody can-
Amish and leprechauns the same. I meant they have the same beard.
yeah, but
Yeah.
but here's the thing: you can't don't think of
offense
like
taken.
like an Amish. It's literally like the most regal fucking facial hair.
It's definitely
dude.
cleaner than Amish.
Mad props.
Thanks,
because
man. Yeah.
it's unique
It is
and it's
unique.
regal as fuck.
Definitely cleaner, straighter,
Yep.
Yeah.
well taken.
Well, 'cause
Did you
you
buy a
see-
fucking beard straightener?
No,
You're not flat or any of that shit.
no.
My brother-in-law,
I just trim it when it gets curly. I trim the curls out.
I went down to help with
Took a lot
cattle.
of time to figure that out.
And so I went down to help with the cattle, and I found out from my father-in-law, my brother-in-law lost his man card. I'm like, how'd he do that? Damn. And he goes, and before my father-in-law could say, he goes, I was online looking for a comb for my beard. I'm like, why do you need a special comb for your fucking beard? It's a beard. Why are you combing it? And
Oh, it's a straightener.
he's like,
comb?
oh, I got to straighten. He got it with it.
yeah.
He's like, well, I found this comb and it cost $60. I'm like,
What?
he's like, and then I found out I didn't know when I ordered it. It came with an ionic beard straightener. I'm like,
What?
what the fuck is that first?
I would try it. I would try
He's like,
it.
what
Just
the
the ionic.
fuck?
You had me at ionic. Like,
Yeah, like that sounds
is that
fancy.
like light technology?
I
as fuck.
didn't
Let's
know.
go.
I didn't know that was a thing. First of all, I just figured you grow a beard, it goes how it goes.
What is it, like a quarter-inch thick? Like
It looks like a fucking.
like all of our beers are not
I've
long
seen
enough.
those, dude. It's like it's like a straightener that's like
Yeah.
Like
in
tweezers?
the middle. No, the straightener's in the middle, and then the comb or the brush or whatever comes out from that.
Fucking weird.
I would try it
Why though?
because when my beard reaches a certain length, it does get it like
Wild.
Now I know I don't
Gnarly
have
curlies,
like
dude.
a full beard bushy, but this is how I comb it. I'm just like, yep, okay. Oh, that's a little crooked. There you go.
Smooth
I know,
out,
but
yeah.
there's a point like when my beard's that length, same thing, dude. Like I could wake up in the morning, I don't have to do shit. I brush my beard in the morning just to like get just to get it like stragglers.
Just fucking like play with
Keyword
it. Just, like,
brush. There's no comb.
is
Yeah,
it
it's a brush.
ionic?
No comb
No, it's not
involved.
But like if
An ionic straightener?
if it was like maybe a half inch longer, it gets all fucking crazy over here and like.
Well, yeah. This side. I mean, it for some reason mine grows and it wants to all go over here.
Yeah.
So if I let it along, it goes over this. That's why I'm just like,
So it hangs to the right.
yeah.
That's awkward.
So
it goes to the left, beard goes to the right. You know.
No, wait. That's balance.
So I feel like
So I can still walk.
I feel like the ionic gives you an opportunity to grow your beard longer than you usually would
I just
before you trimmed it.
think it's fucking
Make it
weird.
look like Josh's.
It's fine, bro.
Like
It's
I
just
feel like
weird to
the
me.
Ionic beard
Josh
would be like.
did straighten his beard when it got that long.
I would imagine because nothing's that fucking amazing.
But look,
Styles
he
will
straightened his
help.
hair too.
Wouldn't it be
Look,
a little
I
more?
saw it-
You remember
yeah,
that?
I saw it where he actually fanned it out.
He did
on
fan
the
it out.
tips. But then there was pictures of it. Like they took pictures. Like he was like, yeah, they just flat ironed my hair with a little, like, what is that? Those blonde,
The little
fucking
curl
doo-doo-doo,
thing.
like,
I know
serious?
there's a name for it.
yeah,
There's
you
a
know what I'm
name
talking
for
about,
it.
dude. He did it,
Yeah.
and if it wasn't for the beard in the middle of his
Yeah.
fucking face, he would have looked like the biggest douche you'd
Yeah.
ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
Instead, all focuses on the beard, and you're
Yeah.
like, wow, that is wavy, fucking Nightwalker, awesome.
I do have to say I was sad when he cut that epic beard
my
off.
bad.
Yeah, I mean it's a pretty big point of contention in our relationship.
Yeah, I'm bitter about it every
I am
fucking
bitter
time.
about it too.
The thing was epic.
And I tell Rochelle every time, I'm like, you know what? I understand that when he's munching your box, it feels like you're wearing a hair diaper.
It doesn't matter.
I get it.
Get over it.
Do not take that from us
That's the
because he's
yeah.
doing his work.
Yeah.
He's performing his business. He's gonna finish it.
Yep.
Like suffer through the diaper.
So that's my
Or accept it. Be like, whoo-hoo.
Like, don't take it from the world because you
Yeah.
can't have. I love you, Rochelle, but damn it.
That's my problem with it too, because Josh buys into it like he's like, oh yeah, like it's my choice. Like it's so nice because I don't have to
He was clean
maintain
shaven
it.
last week. That was.
I
nice,
don't have
though.
to maintain it, and I'm like,
I wish I could grow that.
I'm like, you're
Dude.
lying to me, bro.
Like a cone of awesomeness coming off with like this
Yes.
wavy red hair because he's a day walker.
It's
Like
a beautiful beard.
it's the most epic thing. Like you
Yep.
see pictures and I see flashbacks like snowboarding with him. Thing would get crystallized and fucking
Oh.
just just ice. And he'd look around and like the thing just moves
Yep.
in this
Shit,
salt.
yeah, I remember
Oh,
the
it's
first time
so
I met him
amazing.
at Dan's house when Dan lived next door.
Greatest
Yep.
beard ever. He
And we're
would
all
won any
partying.
competition.
Yep.
I kept telling him like, go do something, Barrel, because all these
Yep.
fuckers like, I got a big beard, like I'm a badass. Like, no, you're fucking not. This dude comes out with this sculpted fucking awesomeness.
Yeah, they have their big beards and their fucking man buns.
Well, now he tries to.
Yeah.
Now he tries to like rest on his like legacy, his beard legacy. He's like, oh yeah, like you'll see a nice beard, and he's like, that's a great beard, but like,
Nope.
he tries to like. He's like, oh yeah, my beard was like. I'm
Nope,
like, no,
can't do
you can't
that.
even do that anymore, bro.
Nope.
You don't have a
Sorry.
beard, so you have no fucking room to say anything about anybody's beard.
You
Like,
sacrifice, bro.
And
You-
yeah, dude.
Did he donate it? Because he should have donated to somebody who
should've
couldn't have a
donated
beard.
it.
Like me.
Because
Yep.
yeah, exactly. If somebody can't have a beard,
If he had a
they
big old
need-
blonde beard, Donnie has a big old blonde beard.
It's a big old
be
fucking
awesome.
daywalker beard. It's all red and shit, and like a cone. You're like,
What's up,
whoa.
guys?
Got it donated.
That,
Looks
that
weird,
fucking
bro.
thing glistened in slip and slide flip club.
Yeah,
Cup.
dude. Yeah,
That was just like the sunlight hit it just perfect. I'm
dude.
like,
Dude, I'm telling you, man. Like it's brogasmic. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's there.
yeah.
yeah.
It's one of those things where I miss it with everything because
Yeah.
like he showed up to bowling the other night and I was like, he's all clean shaven, short hair, just like literally just shaved everything
Like Bic shaved?
on his chin, and then just his normal like, you know,
Just
Very short.
16th of an inch until he's got a quarter inch, and
I feel
I'm
like I
just
need
like,
to lather
what
him
do
up
you-
with Vaseline.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
his
yeah.
face and his head.
Yeah, dude, it was very. I was like, "What the fuck?" I'm
Glistening.
like, "What's wrong with your fucking hair situation, bro?" He's like, "Well, you know, I'm just, you know, keeping it clean." I'm like, "No, dude, you have the greatest beard face ever. Like, get back to the basics, bro."
We
Stop
might be
fucking
able,
around.
maybe one day we'll
Sometimes
be able to
Lex
talk
and I
him
go on
into it.
Facebook and
If we
we
cut
look
his
at the
tongue
beard.
off, it won't matter, right? Then we can have the beard back,
Yeah. dude.
and he won't talk.
Wait, was that seriously the reason?
Sorry, Josh. Not.
What?
She wanted
Sorry,
him to
not
cut
sorry.
it.
I guarantee that's what that was.
Yeah. Just
That's why I give him shit
because
about
of the
it.
fact I know neither one of them are listening, and if you do, I'm sorry. But
I don't think he even listened to the
Yes.
episode he was
already,
on.
I've already told them all this.
Absolutely.
I've already told them all
Absolutely. She said, no fucking beard.
this. Yep.
Don't want that shit in my ass.
Yep.
and I get it.
Lex tries to get me to cut
I don't
my hair.
appreciate it.
I don't appreciate it either because if my wife told me that, I would just grow my beard out more. I'd be
See,
like,
my wife said
no.
I saw my beard like all my life I wanted a beard, and I should never do it because every time I tried it was like this straggly shit, and I had this chomo stash that didn't connect, so I looked like a fucking it was just terrifying. Like the pictures you look back on. But then COVID hit. That was the greatest thing that ever came from COVID because
You didn't
That
have
was
to leave
when
the
you grew
house.
the goatee out.
what's that?
COVID's when you grew the goatee.
Well, no, I let the I've let the goatee grow like old ways because I've had that.
Well,
since
I remember
was
you
18.
just had the goatee, but like
Yeah.
you grew out the goatee solid with the beard.
Yeah,
Because I remember
yeah,
that.
that's just how it came in. I didn't really try for that, but that's
This
just-
shit grew,
I let
this
it
was
go.
slow?
It's
I,
dense,
I
though.
just I didn't shave anything while my restaurants were shut down during COVID.
Yeah.
They shut them down in March.
You didn't have
and
to
they
go out in
didn't open
public.
up till
Why?
June. Yeah, and I'm like, I don't got to say nothing to nobody. So like,
You had your closet beer, and that was it.
I literally didn't do nothing, and then all of a sudden it was like it just grew in, and all of a sudden Tara's like, I'm like, oh, the restaurants are open. I'm gonna shave, and she's like, no, you're not. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, yeah, that was your old phase. This is the new you.
I like it, dude.
I'm like, oh shit. So
your shit's dense. It's like
it's dense in the
it's like coarse.
this has been here forever, so you can see like the chin is very dense. But then you get out here.
no, the
'cause I'm-
mustache is dense too, bro.
Oh, I know the mustache. I don't know what the fuck happened here between the last 10 years because all of a sudden it's like awesome here. Then you get out here and it's because I'm like Welsh, I guess, because like
Oh, on the cheeks.
yeah, like Northern Europeans, like Vikings and shit, like they always had like these thin outsides and like these big
Okay.
shits.
Okay.
So yeah, I kind of embraced it, and honestly, yeah,
It works.
I didn't know what life would be like without it. Now.
It works, bro.
Yeah, so thank you, COVID,
Yeah,
for my beard.
it works.
I shaved once, and Lex started crying and said, "Put it back." I was like, "Thanks."
You're since we met,
Oh shit! Wait, you have
mean-
the same thing he does. I just realized
A little
that.
bit, yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
Mine started as a chin strap.
No,
Yeah.
no
I look at
mustache. Yeah,
because I can't. I get the reverse Hitler.
yeah, exactly.
That's all I get. I get
that
nothing in the middle.
Yeah. Oh, right here.
Nothing.
Oh,
it's
fuck.
it's Asian.
Yeah, I can get
Which
I can get the Fu Manchu. I just can't get the middle.
You could probably grow that out really long and like curl it just on the tips.
Right.
Dude.
But since we met, like Donnie had just the
Chin strap.
Be like
totally the
lip
chin
and
strap.
chops.
but like pretty thin. But it's filled in a lot though, like because
Yeah.
you even had some like holes, which I have.
It
like if I shave
took
it
a little
down-
while to get it to fill in, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If
I
I,
had
shave
holes.
mine down short, I've got like a pretty good whole like bald spot on the side here.
I've got to see if I can find it. I used
Yeah, you
to
gotta
have
grow
chops.
it long to cover all that shit. 'cause-
I had like
Yeah,
fucking
same
Wolverine hair, and I had fucking just some epic chops, and that was it.
dude, I can see you with some badass fucking. Chops.
I've got to find those pictures. That was back in my day when I was like wearing hemp bracelets and necklaces, my
Oh, you
eyebrows
look- you
pierced,
look
my
scary as
ears.
fuck
Yeah.
if you had some big ass mutton chops like coming down into a
Fucking 2 eyebrow rings and earrings and hemp ankle.
Hear me out here.
Uh-oh.
Big ass chops with the mustache curled up on the sides with nothing in the middle.
just
On you or on him?
Dude, on him,
On
that'd be
both of you.
dope.
Just the
Actually,
fucking
both of you,
reverse
now you're
Hitler.
looking at it.
The mustache is not happening for me, bro. I mean, it's there, but I can't. It doesn't. It's not as thick as the beard, and I can't get past the stage. Like when it starts hitting my lip, I get there for a couple weeks and I trim it, and then, but it's just unbearable, dude. Like,
See, I keep looking for
Took 2 months
products.
before I fucking like
I'm like, there's got to be some oil I can rub that makes it grow.
it just
Rogaine.
like prickles me in the. I just can't.
Just
I didn't
Rogaine.
try that.
Just
Rogaine. Slap some Rogaine
just
on
rub
there,
that
bro.
shit on daily. You'll be fine.
Shit's got to work.
Give it 6 months, bro. You'll be fucking bushy as fuck.
I gotta pee. Yeah.
Oh, and I just want to throw out there, whatever Kennedy said happened at the restaurant didn't happen.
What do you mean?
Oh, good. Then she didn't say anything. Okay,
In
we're good.
regards to what? Like the dude dying or what?
The night I was there,
Oh,
I was drinking. There might have been some French fries that were flying around. There might have
Oh,
been
she
some
didn't
other
tell me about
stuff.
that.
Some orange peels. I don't remember. I know I slapped somebody with a celery stick. I don't
Nice.
remember a whole lot of it. I do remember I cleaned up after myself. I was on that ground picking up anything I threw. So
that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. I mean, if you clean it up, then I mean, you're welcome to make the mess.
Did just going back to COVID lockdown? Did we tell you this? Did I tell you the story about like middle of lockdown when Slicks was still open in Nampa?
Oh yeah, they were the fucking. They were.
They
fighting that
held
shit.
out, bro.
Dude,
And
tooth and nail the whole time.
Everybody, everywhere was closed down except for Slicks, right? So
And they were pounding every night.
But were they
One-
one of those
yeah.
where they had to do the whole? I went somewhere in Boise that didn't want to close, and they ended up like
no, the cops shut them down
every
eventually.
2 fucking tables they had open. It wasn't like that. They just said fuck it and
Fuck no, they were like, fuck
No,
this shit. It's
no,
stupid.
They were like, nope, sorry. Like everybody comes in, and it was like straight up bar atmosphere. It's
Yep.
like the only
Nice.
Like
The only
bar,
real place standing.
anything.
Is that the
like,
place
was
you
like-
took me?
So
Where Tyler tried
yeah.
to fight the biker lady?
Yeah. So
Stupid
cop,
That sounds like Slicks.
Stupid fuck.
yeah. The cops ended up shutting him down eventually, but then they reopened. But yeah, they fought it. But we had went up. This was, like I said, middle of lockdown. Everywhere was closed, dude. We went up to Josh and Michelle's,
Yep.
and we stayed there, and we were like,
Is that the bicycle?
we were like, oh shit, Slicks is still open. But we were already drunk, so we were like, let's fucking.
I think I did hear about
let's
this.
ride bikes down there. So, and that's a ways, dude. But
I can't believe you didn't get hit by a parked car, dude.
yeah,
You were sideswiped by a fucking neighbor's car.
sideswiped.
It came out of fucking nowhere.
Well, I was riding Boo's bike, which is like a fucking, I don't even know it.
I own that
an
bike now, yeah.
18-incher, dude.
It's a 24, but
24,
it's pretty fucking small, dude.
You're not riding it, are you?
no,
Okay.
I was
I
riding
just
it.
got it from my daughter.
Well, that's okay. You're about that size.
I know the bike,
way,
and yes,
dude.
it's a very small bike.
I was fucking pedaling like 3 times as much as everybody else. I'm like, going over the bridge, tired as shit. They're all just like trucking along, all leisurely.
They're fancy.
Rochelle's on her like cruiser bike.
Wait, I've
just,
seen
like,
your bike
having a
hanging
good
in your
time.
garage. Why didn't you take that one?
Oh, that one is fucking. It's been hanging up for 10 years, dude. It needs a lot of work.
Oh, I was
Yeah, it needs a lot of work.
I'm like, little bike? I'll take that one.
Is that the only thing you haven't worked on in the last fucking 10 years?
Yeah, I'm just not that motivated on anything.
Something about pedaling myself. Just
Yeah, fuck road
I'm
bikes.
good, dude. Fuck that. I'll convert it to a fucking motorbike.
A, the parts that it needs are expensive. B, like fine tuning a bike is really fucking complicated.
Hard.
That's why you take it like Dick's Sports or something. And
No,
like, here, you do
but
it.
even then-
fuck those guys, dude. Those guys don't know
Dude.
shit. That's some teenager that's fucking getting paid because he's certified because he read the book,
Yeah.
but he didn't read the book.
Okay, I
I
guess just
take
take it
it
to a
in-
bike shop. I guess is where I was going. But
Dude, I've
Yeah, fair
paid
enough,
for
fair enough.
people to tune it, and I get it out, and I'm like, it's shit.
It still doesn't shift right. Like it still doesn't fucking work.
Sometimes I'll take it in, I like have like a specific guy working on it. I'm like, wow, this is fucking awesome. But then I take it back to the same shop, and then I'm like, well, not, it's whatever.
that's why we got electric bikes.
Same shit, dude.
I know, I
Just
still
more-
gotta pedal
just
that
more
shit, which is bullshit.
More shit to go wrong, bro.
Dude.
Fucker's got a motor, and I still have to pedal. Fuck that.
Electric bikes are the shit though. Like I
Yeah.
remember the first time I ever had an experience with an electric bike was at Catalina Island in fucking just off the coast of California.
Yeah.
We got the boat out there and it's
Catalina fucking wine mixer.
Yes.
the Catalina fucking wine mixer. I was there. The city's called Avalon. I was there. Like the movie was filmed up on the ridge, which is private
If you
property.
watch,
We
you'll
couldn't
just
go
see him in the
it.
back going, yeah.
I fucking wish. But the whole island, there's no cars. It's golf carts and powered bikes. So we were fucking just cruising. Me and my owner were, cruising around, fucking just having a good time and going up over hills and shit, fucking passing.
Is that what you
golf
call your
carts and
wife?
Shit.
Me and my owner.
I mean,
He calls Brad his owner. His owner.
partner. I mean, whatever you want
Partner.
to call it. I mean, he touches me good.
Life partner.
Whatever.
Life partner.
Whatever works. I was just wondering.
Long story short,
Business partner.
yeah, we rode bikes fucking like all over the place, like up hills, down hills, and we're like just slowly pedaling fucking at 30 miles an hour past people uphill, like, hey, see you later.
That's what I've said. They are awesome going uphill.
Dude, it's amazing. And it's like regular effort, 3 times the speed. They're
Yeah.
amazing. And we got done. And fucking, we go down to the beachside bar and start fucking pounding fucking shots of tequila and shit and like swimming in the ocean. Like, this is great. We're like, oh, we got to ride our bikes back to fucking whatever. We go riding our bikes back and we're just obviously at that point blasted and fucking just having a good time while my tire's like 25% filled. So I'm like, well, let's just get it back. Whatever, let's just do it. So we're riding. We get into town, and the town in Avalon is literally like massive traffic of bikes and golf carts. Like that's what it is. Dude.
So like India.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like imagine fucking like a shot of fucking India like at rush hour. Like that's what this fucking place looked like. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, do. And we're coming downhill to the stop sign. I'm like, oh fuck, okay, cool. And I'm like, funny, it's always a bike situation. And I come down and I go to make the turn and the tire folds.
Just rolls off the bead.
Rolls off the fucking everything.
Bounced his face off a golf cart.
Yeah, and no, I bounced the face off of I bounced my face off of a grate in
Oh
a
Jesus!
gutter
Christ.
grate on the road. I fucking smashed down. my wedding ring broke into 3 pieces.
Holy shit, dude.
One of my my watch fucking snapped and flew off.
Damn.
Like, and I fucking same type of situation as the Halloween thing. Like, I'm like, jump up. I'm like, everything's good. They're like, oh, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm like, well, here's a piece of your ring. I'm like, what?
That's
And they started
wild,
handing me 2
dude.
pieces of the ring. I'm like, that's like 2/3 of it. What the fuck?
Was that your original?
That was the original, yeah.
Damn.
And I'm like, okay. And they're like, also, here's your watch. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I'm like, thank you. But here's the thing. They were very, very adamant about the fact that in California, which this is considered California, that riding an electric bike under the influence of alcohol is a DUI.
Yeah.
So I wrecked. I'm like, pop up. I'm like, oh, everything's good. Fucking, they start handing me shit. I'm like, no, you're good. Keep it. Bye. And I fucking start like pedaling this motherfucker down the road. And everybody's like, what the fuck? Because like, I mean, in India, you can imagine how many people stop and were like,
dude.
I'm
You're like, Brad, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
oh, we gotta go
We
now.
get the fuck out of here.
I
bro.
go back to the fucking place. They're like, I'm like, here's your bike, and they're like, oh, cool. I'm like, yeah, the tire came off. They're like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Go ahead and take it. Here you go. Bye. Thank you. Have a good day. 'Cause I'm fucking wasted.
Yeah, dude. Anything that's motorized.
Yeah, anything that's motorized
DUI.
is a DUI.
Yep.
So I dropped that motherfucker off, got on the fucking boat, rode back into fucking Oceanside. And we're like, let's do this.
Yep.
And then we ended up meeting these fucking cops on the boat. They were all chicks, and they were like fucking hot.
Ooh.
Damn.
Well, of course.
Yeah. And
course.
they were like partying, but they were all fucking Newport police officers. And Newport Beach is like where you ride into.
Yeah.
And so we rode back with them. They were fucking wild,
Oh yeah.
fucking partying. And we ended up back
yeah.
at our hotel. Yeah, they got all fucking drunk and took off. And I just kept fucking pounding because, you know, I love triple IPAs, so I can 10.5%, you know, I'm fucking wasted.
Best ones.
Like, let's just fucking go. Yeah, I ended up blacking out. Here's another
Oh,
fucking
good
story of Chase.
God, bro.
Blacked out, talked a lot of shit about Boise State and some Buffalo Bills action. This is like 6 years ago, so very irrelevant, very irrelevant. And ended up passing out face first on the ottoman in the lobby.
Nice.
And they come out and they're like, hey, so do you know this guy that's fucking
here.
passed out? I got a picture of me like literally like hugging the ottoman, like laying over the top of it, all sprawled out, like my ass is half-ass showing. And I'm just like, yeah. And they're like, yeah. So they ended up, I guess, this is what I heard. They like, had to carry up to my room.
On a luggage
I got to
cart.
the room and I was like, fucking, hey, you guys want a shot? And they're like, no more shots. I'm like, okay, cool. Do you want to just watch a game? And they're like, no, sir. It's 2:00 in the morning. There's no games on. I'm like, oh,
That's
Bet
what
I can find one.
yeah.
fucking
Yeah, I haven't lived that one down yet.
pass out for like an hour and then be like fucking back at it.
Sleep
which
in
I don't
rally.
even understand it. Cause like when I'm done, dude.
It's like
next-
puke and rally,
it's
but
like-
with no puking.
Yeah, yeah.
It's crazy.
I rarely puke, but I
It's
definitely
crazy.
get fucked up and rally.
Yeah.
Like a nap is an amazing thing when you're wasted.
Dude, not when I'm drunk. I'm like, I'm out for the count, dude. I wake up, I'm all hot and shit. I'm like,
I don't remember.
Depends where you're at though. Like if I'm out of town, like so Nevada.
I think Vegas would have been a good time
Yeah.
to nap and then go back out.
I have a really bad thing with the Nevada
strip
because I
club.
don't sleep in Nevada, so I just fucking party all night and
yeah.
all day, and I take a random ass nap at the slot machine and then wake up. You know,
Slop.
yeah.
Did I win?
Is that a winner? No, dude, you're drunk. You need to get up. Like
So-
somebody else wants to play.
Going back,
Please walk away.
going back to like what you're talking about, because like obviously I came from restaurants. Restaurant people party,
Yes.
but in all my years in the restaurants, like I've noticed there's like 2 groups of people that party harder, dude. It's always fucking like elementary school teachers
Yo, yeah,
and fucking cops, dude. Cops
Yes.
and firefighters, bro.
dude.
So
they
all
put
day
fucking
long,
the
they have to
booze
be just like
down.
straight laced.
Yeah, they fucking
They turn it up.
and it's not just party. They just get all it like goes to the point of like where they're partying, but they're like jeopardizing their like they're like
Everything.
everything, bro. They just get crazy, dude.
Yep.
It's like
That's why all these
there-
cops
there's like
end
a
up being
second
white
grade
beaters,
teacher
too.
fucking flashing people and shit. You're like, what the fuck are you doing?
You're like, whoa.
Like, yeah, like
Could you do it again?
keep your cool. Keep your cool.
Do it again. I have my camera out.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared.
Yeah, dude. It's the truth though, man.
It is like same thing, like parent teacher conferences. So they get over on Friday evening.
Yep.
So as soon as that shit gets over, the bar fills up.
Yep.
And it's fucking
It's
Margarita
all-
Central.
Yeah, it's all.
They sit at the
fucking
community
teachers.
table, so there's like 15 of them, and they're fucking just hooting and hollering.
Yeah, they're wild. They're
fucking
all like
just
loud as shit.
cutting loose and like, what's up? Like, oh yeah, we're the elementary school teachers over here at the local school. I'm like, yeah, I know you. I know your boss.
Yeah. Yep.
But they're cool as fuck. Like they're always good. They tip really well. So yeah. Like I always welcome the fucking teachers in like a motherfucker. I'm always like, come in, let's party, let's have a good time.
I think that anybody who's worked in the restaurant tips really well.
Oh yeah.
Except for my wife. That bitch doesn't tip at all.
What?
Yeah, I wait till she leaves and she's like, $5. I'm like, it was like $75. What the fuck? So she walks away. I'm like,
8%.
$20. And I push it away. Like, fuck that shit.
I do hate that the
Restaurant people judge more.
tipping thing is like, because I always thought I was like 20% is fucking fantastic. Like when I was waiting tables, I was like 20% was legit, dude.
All day.
But now it's like going up.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
Now
crazy.
it's like
to me.
25 and 30. I'm like 30. Like 30 is like pushing it, bro.
That's the
Especially on, like,
expectation.
big-
That's not like the standard. Like the expectation of the fucking young society out here is like, what do you mean you're not going to give me $17 for your fucking $40 order? This is bullshit. I took great
I
care
had to
of you.
fill my own water.
Yeah. You're like, motherfucker, I haven't seen you for fucking 20 minutes.
I feel like the expectation, like the baseline expectation is 20%. So it's like if you get 20% and you're a server, you're like, cool. Like no harm, no foul, but also like you're not showing gratitude for the service either, like unless you tip over that.
Right.
So
It's like the baseline nowadays.
it's the
But
baseline.
you have to- you
When
have to earn it,
10%
though.
used
Yeah.
to be the baseline.
Yeah, 10% used to be like, if you're getting 10%, you skated by. Like, you didn't do shit. Like, here's your 10%.
10% was like good though.
Yeah.
It was like the server would get 10%. They'd be like, cool, 10%. Then it went to like 20 was like the top, like 20, like you get 10% was the baseline. 20% was like great service. Thank you so much. And they were like, fuck yeah, stoked about 20%. Then it became 30%.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's
Like,
too much,
what?
dude.
See, I tip
30%?
big,
You're
but
out
I'm
of
also
mind.
one of those like, you need to earn that shit.
Yeah,
if you're
for sure.
amazing, 30%.
If I have to sit there and I have to suck my straw so it makes a loud noise and you still don't come refill my drink, like, I'm like that fucking commercial. Like at the beginning of the night, your tip meter was here. Now it's down here. Like, if you're a good server, I'm going to tip you well. If you fucking like, here's your fries and throw them on the table and walk away, and I'm like, where's my
for
ketchup?
sure.
Where's, you know,
For sure.
Service is a dying
yeah.
like
Yeah.
skill set, to be
Yep.
quite honest.
I do sometimes miss being a cook, but I think it was more the place I was at, the people I was with. Like, I don't know if I could do it again and
Yeah.
with a bunch of young people. And nowadays,
I think honestly, like when I get done with my degree, I might pick up just a couple nights a week bartending.
What's
dude.
your degree in again?
My MBA,
Ooh, MBA in
business
Master of
Masters.
Business.
administration.
Oh, I got a boner just thinking about
Yeah,
that.
dude, I know.
You badass.
You can come to my graduation, dude. I'm inviting everybody.
I will too.
So
I'll
but
be
I
the
was
one
like,
fucking throwing up confetti and shit in the middle. I'll be
Dude,
like, whoa,
I've actually got two of those
Daniel,
tube. I
let's
got
go.
two of the tube ones, dude.
oh,
that
that's
you can
awesome.
bring.
bro, I will launch
The
that
The
shit.
cannons.
I will literally
Okay.
piss everybody off within 10 feet of me.
Okay, you're going,
Yeah.
bro. You're
Fuck 'em.
definitely going.
Absolutely.
Going, bro. It's gonna be. I think that would be epic though. Like if I could draw like a crowd,
Yeah.
because
Oh,
it'll
you can
be-
get a crowd.
It's gonna be like 20 people walking, right, for the graduation. But if I could draw like 20 or 30 people to just fucking be obnoxious as fuck in this crowd of like 60 people, that would just be so fucking funny, dude. Like when I'm walking, it's just like half the crowd is just like, "Rah!"
Where are you graduating from the 60 people?
like
dude?
fucking.
You graduating
like,
from Melba or something?
No, it's 20. It's 20 people in the MBA program that's gonna graduate in May.
Damn.
That's just the size of the
So I'm gonna piss off every
What?
single person.
yeah, dude. But we
Yes.
need fucking beach balls and shit in the crowd.
Oh, dude,
Like, we
to be
need all
bouncing that shit around during the fucking commencement speech.
yeah, dude.
Like, just start the fucking party.
It just
Be like,
needs
we're
to
just gonna.
It just needs to be rowdy.
You know, if you want it really loud, Let's get Tyler.
Tyler.
We get Tyler. We got Chase. You got me.
Oh, dude.
Let's do this.
This is a plan, dude. I like.
Are you trying to like
We
break
should
the
do
What the fuck are you doing?
No.
It keeps coming undone, dude.
You could have stopped it. It keeps coming.
God
It's
damn it,
stripped.
Dan. So here's the thing.
It's only your mic. You
I
piece
feel
of
like we
shit.
need to dad podcast the graduation
I'm in.
ceremony. Like we can sit in the back and set up.
We
and be
just
like,
need one plug, one outlet, and we're good.
That's it, and we'll just plug in and just literally narrate the whole thing.
Well, it'll be in Nampa. Oh wait, you guys could do. Can you do like a mobile one on phones?
I
Record
You
portions of
can. It won't be the highest quality, but yeah.
It's fine. I mean,
Sometimes
you could do
a
that as
remote
kind of
is
like a
worth it.
precursor.
Any iPhone has fucking GarageBand. Yeah, you could just.
Yeah, so do it as a precursor, and then we just go back to the house afterwards, and then we just finish
Yeah.
up the
Oh my
podcast.
God.
Fucking, you know what?
Graduation
I'll order a
edition,
fucking
dude.
mic that hooks to my phone.
Yeah,
I will get on Amazon. I will find a mic or two, like those wireless
Oh, they
ones. You
have
can just
them.
wear them. Yeah.
they have them. Yeah,
This could be the greatest.
It's like a plug you plug in and then
graduation
you wear-
ceremony you've ever been
Yes.
to. Like, because
Let's do this
here's
shit.
the thing. It's not like high school where they're gonna take your shit away. You're
Yeah.
like, wow, this dude really brought the fucking
Come and
party,
try to
dude.
take it.
Wow.
no, it's just
and every one of those fucking other 19 people are gonna be like, "This is
You
the
are
shit."
fired.
God damn it, Daniel!
It's just
This is why you can only come once a month.
he ain't got enough mics to keep you around much longer.
It literally the first time
I think
sat
yours
down,
was the one Tyler kicked that night he quit.
the first time I sat down tonight. I like
What
it
if-
popped right off.
What episode did he quit? Like, I'm kind of curious. On this
I
now.
can't remember what it's called. We talked about. So the problem was his idol is that fucking. What's the name I'm looking for? Shit. Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate.
Who the fuck? I was gonna say I thought he was on the last one, was he?
The one before last. I missed last week, which I have a recording. I just didn't air it 'cause it was me and my daughter and her friend, and it was weird. And
This is weird.
so I called Alyssa. I was like, "Will you do this with me so I can have an episode?" I hate missing them. This is like the fourth one in 3 years that we've missed, and I hate it. I don't like not having them.
Yeah, you
And
get,
she's like, "Yeah." I was like, "So
worked up about that.
think up some topics," and we come in here, and she's like, "All right, so I found a list of the scariest things." I'm like, "It's fucking November now. Halloween is over," and then like her scary things were like, if a bee stings a dog, his face. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I went off on her. I was like, "This is bullshit." And I kept pausing. I was like, "You better find something better." And I'm like, "This is dumb." And
She's all helping you out. You're like, you're dumb.
Like, how dare you step in here and give me your opinion?
But yeah,
Get out.
2 or 3 weeks ago was
This is
his
a
one time
manhole, though,
back,
let's be
and we had
honest.
Alyssa on. It was me, him, and Alyssa, which actually turned out pretty good because she actually would talk.
Yeah.
Like I fucking get Riley on, he was like, "Yep." I was like, "Can you fucking contribute? Can you do something?" Like,
Oh my god!
I need to get Amelia on here.
She would be funny, dude. She would probably just talk the entire fucking time, though.
Yeah.
Literally, and it'd be about some random ass shit.
Yeah, dude.
But then eventually, it'll be funny as fuck.
Oh, and
Fucking
she got called out at Haunted World.
For what?
So as we're going through, I was like, we're all talking at the end. I'm like, dude, I was like, I was expecting a little more jump scares. I didn't get scared once. Like, whatever. I mean, it was cool. Whatever.
Yeah.
I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was fun. Next year, I want to be paid. I want to be one of the guys scaring people. I think that could be fun. And she's like, "Yeah, I didn't get scared at all." And Lex is like, "Oh no, there was a couple times you were grabbed onto me." I was like, "Oh, you got called out." She's like, "I don't like the chainsaws."
I mean, there's something about a chainsaw coming after anybody.
Yeah. But she was like, "Oh, there's gonna be a guy up here." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up!"
Yeah, dude.
It's like, how many
Before,
times you
though.
been here this year?
Right, I'm sending Dan pictures because before we're standing in line and she's like, "Hey, nostrils, get over here, nostrils!" And I'm like, "Fuck." She's yelling at like some demon-looking dude, She's like, posing with pictures for him. I was like, "Jesus Christ!"
Like, you're scary, but you want a selfie? No, let's go. Click.
That's dude. She last time we took her, she was just having a blast, man. Fucking busting jokes, and
Yeah, she was awesome.
her cousin's fucking bawling his eyes out, like 5 years older than her.
But fuck the bitches that work at the door.
What?
Because we went through, so right before, it's not really a corn maze, but the one where you go through the field,
Yeah.
you cut through that little fucking house.
Yep.
Walking up, there's a girl here, another lady here, and she was probably at least 10 years older than me.
Okay.
And she goes, "Sir, be careful because senior citizens have known to have heart attacks." I was like, "I will
Did
fucking
you just
cut
fucking
you."
age me? What the fuck are you talking about?
I was like, "You were older than me,
Ageism.
you bitch."
How dare you waste $6?
I like that word. I've always liked that word, ageism.
Yeah, it's a good
It
word.
has jism in it.
But it was a fun time.
Ooh, that's a
and
fact.
I'll take Amelia again next year.
Well
She's
played.
awesome there.
Yeah, dude. She was a hoot the last time, man. She's always a hoot. Yesterday she went out and built a fucking snowman in the backyard by herself. She was just like
Do you
In
wanna
sandals,
build a
bro.
snowman?
I was just like thinking that in my head. That's awesome.
In sandals.
That's all I ever want to say when I see a snowman. It's like, do you want to build a snowman?
It's a good movie, though, dude.
Yeah,
I just found out
in
a-
sandals and socks. She went out and built a snowman.
I see that.
And I was
that's
just like,
fucking gangster.
I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, I just love that.
Was
kid,
it some
man.
like slide on chocolate type stuff?
Yeah. Definitely chocolate.
The slides?
Yeah. She told me when we went to BSU, with the BSU game, she had like a BSU, what the fuck are those? The
Lanyard?
lanyard. Yeah. And she had like put a bunch of her keychains on there, right? One of her
You're
keychains
just
is
jingling like a janitor.
like midway through the game, she's like, Dad, if you get out of line, I have my chunkla. And it's like literally a fucking it's like a sandal keychain. I'm like, okay.
Guess I won't be getting out of line.
Chunkla.
Thanks for the warning. Holy shit, dude! I do not want to come out of the game with a red mark on my face shaped like a keychain
Fucking
chocolate.
lanyard. So we took when we went down to that game, Josh and Michelle were like, "Oh, you guys got to take the fucking shuttle. Like it's legit, you know." We're like, "Oh yeah, that actually would work out great because
From downtown, yeah.
yeah." I was like, "We can park at Tannis work, and then we can just like catch a shuttle." Well, we like kind of got a little bit of a late start, and we headed down there. We parked, and then I was like, "Yeah, they pick up a 10-barrel, which they don't anymore."
Yeah, no, you got to go all the way up in fucking like 8th and Main.
Yeah, so we went up, like we figured that out. Went up to Diablo and Sons. Well, then it wasn't running anymore.
Bitches.
So we took a Uber down, wasn't terrible, and we get in the game, like we get out of the game, and we're like trying to figure out where the fucking shuttles pick up at, and nobody there fucking knows. We're asking everybody there that works there, we're like, hey, they're like,
It's on Broadway, right?
no, dude,
It was like finding
right
the
out in
car
front
in
of the
Vegas.
I
stadium.
thought it was Broadway by the church.
Well, maybe they do, but we like went up in front of the stadium because that's where they told. Eventually, we like figured it out. We like, okay, we go there. Well, the shuttles don't run in a circle anymore. They just run to individual destinations
And then back.
and back.
Oh my God.
So
It's like shitty service right there.
there's like fucking 200 people in each line,
Yep.
and they're all going, and we can't even find where we're going, like downtown. So we're like,
Just walk. You weren't that far.
we start
I was gonna
walking.
say, you're
Yeah.
only at like 10 blocks away at that point.
So we start walking, and but it was, the girls are like, it's cold, blah, blah, blah. So we come across the fucking scooters, and I was like, and they're like, yeah. So we fucking rented
Them
the little
lime bitches
scooters,
are
dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
Rode them back. It was tight.
We keep
Dude.
talking about doing that. We haven't done that
It
yet.
was fun,
And that's
dude.
just pretty cheap too, isn't it? Like it's
I
really
think
not.
it cost us like $15 for
Oh,
all
I was
three
gonna say
of
it's
them.
like $5 the first 5 minutes or 15 minutes, and
But
then it's like
we had three of them.
it's like so much after.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so worth like
was
just the
fun, dude.
experience. Like
Yeah.
cruising through downtown Boise State game. There's all sorts of shit happening. Like
Yeah.
that's the way to go. Fucking Uber.
Yep.
Like I'd rather pay $15 fucking
It
go
was
mob
fun,
that
dude.
shit.
Amelia was all about it. She was like on mine, so which is kind of it's kind of shitty to steer when you got somebody hanging onto your handlebars. But yeah, it was fun, man.
How many kick flips did you do?
0.
You don't
Zero
do
of those, dude.
kickflips on a fucking scooter. First off,
I
you do fucking tail whips.
Sorry, that's what I meant. I'm sorry. I apologize.
You
I
do
was
tail
wrong.
whips and backflips.
That's what I meant. Kickflip skateboard. I meant tail whip. I'm sorry.
I did.
I was picturing tail whip. I said kickflip.
I did 16 tail whips.
Thank you. That's better.
Damn, dude. That's like 2 per block. That's
I rescind my puss comment.
yeah. Every curb I saw, I fucking
zero
tail whipped the fuck
kickflips.
out of it.
Makes sense why you didn't do a
I
kickflip.
also did like 4 backflips and 3 1080s.
That's
Even
pretty
better.
fucking good.
And Amelia didn't fall off.
Oh, she did.
That's all.
But she was wearing a helmet. We're cool, right?
Yeah, she did. She totally did. She doesn't want to do those in the scooters anymore.
You gonna
Yep.
take us out, Dan?
Feeling good. Do
Yeah.
it.
Dad bod's out.
He meant bitches.
Bitches.
Bitch.